but it's able to resume from right where it left off, guys. So let's do this.
Welcome back, folks. We're getting set for the start of the next quarter. Cam Newton unleashes the long pass. Intercepted. Tackle's made. There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
Coleman's got to know, as he takes the field here, that this defense is running out of time to turn the tide of this game and start making things happen out there.
Well, I don't like the second guess, but I'm going to do it right here and now. I don't think it's the defensive player's fault. I think the coaches have called a terrible game, and they got to put their players in better spots.
Isn't that what you put down as an occupation on your tax return? Second guesser?
Second guesser, yes.
That's what you do for a living.
And I get paid well.
But you hate the second guess in this case. The Broncos this time will go with 2 tight ends. To Daniels. That's a gain of only a yard.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. The Panthers sat at the line. Dime package. Looking to go down the field here, but it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Third and 9 after that last incompletion. Manning out of the gun. Finds his mark. Packers made, and the first down is picked up. That's 5 receptions on the day.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Green's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. And the reception by Anderson. The Broncos have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Manning's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Anderson's got it on the handoff.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
3rd down on the way. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The Broncos will have to punt. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Broncos have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
First down at the 21. Ted Ginn takes it in. He's tackled at the 28. That's his first reception today.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Newton's completion percentage, 70% on the day. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And Wolf in on the tackle. The Panthers are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Stewart's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
Stewart lined up as the single back. The Panthers take it from the 28. Brown hauls it in.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Just 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and it's a first down. Newton's setting up now in the pistol. First down and 10. Newton, handoff. Wide to the left. Marshall's going to make the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
After running it, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field. But it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down following the incompletion. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
The Panthers come to the line with a bunch set. Now 1st and 10. And it's Von Miller who takes a stand.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here in this lopsided game. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Looking across the middle, and incomplete as Olsen can't hold on.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
3rd down now. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Got the completion. That's his first reception today.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Newton in shotgun formation. Did not get both feet down.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
That is play number 10 on this drive. The Broncos come out in a dime package. The Panthers from the 22. Heaving it down the field. Marching down the field and taking their time. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Panthers from the 22. Knocked down as he fires it.
The Panthers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Panthers will set up. The 12 is the first down line. The Panthers from the 22. Throws the pass. Cotchery with the catch. That's another reception, giving him 2.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on 4th down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Runs it across for the touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Panthers for the extra point. It's good. The Broncos will get it back in a moment. Still have a 2-possession lead. Scores 27-14. The Panthers now getting ready to kick it away. Bolden's got it. Shrugs off the first hit. Bolden's brought down at the 21. That return's good for about 19. The Panthers defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
First down at the 21. Anderson's met at the 30. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 1 coming up. The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Manning's lined up, empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. Scans the field, locked in on the football, and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Second and 10 coming up. He'll get it again. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Third down following the run. Manning's alone in the backfield. Out of the shotgun. A nice grab. The ball is fumbled.
I think everybody knows now, don't we, that when the defender is trying to tackle the person with the football, they're going to go to the strip. Terrible, terrible job by the offensive player.
Stewart's lined up in a single back formation. First down at the 35. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. First and 10. Ted Ginn has the catch. Taken down at the 33.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down and 10. Olsen's got the catch and the first. That's his third catch of the day.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
This next snap will take place at the 19.
Time's running out of this one, midway through the fourth. Ward that time in on the tackle.
The Panthers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. They can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Second and 2 coming up. Jonathan Stewart with the football. That's a gain of 8.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
First and goal from the 3. Stewart's taking the handoff.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone.
Second and goal from the 3. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Third and goal at the 4. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Brown's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
The kick is through for 3.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. And no return here, so Manning will start this drive from the 20. The Broncos are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Peyton Manning under center. First down at the 20. Anderson's handed the football.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Panthers lined up in the nickel. Second and 12. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Manning's got it in the gun. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Able to get out to the 34-yard line.
That time he only gets a couple yards. And if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
The Broncos defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Running room. Gains 12. Stewart is in the backfield. First down at the 46. Space to work. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides to end the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Second and 2 coming up. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down, 2 to go. And now here's the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Newton can't find the target, and it's incomplete. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Panthers line up. Split backfield. Second and 10. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his fourth catch of the day. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. From the gun, Newton. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. Well, the touchdown still gives them a chance. Slim chance, albeit, but still with a chance to pull this one out in the end.
Yeah, it is slim, but listen, it's never over. You and I have done so many games where we've seen miracle finishes, so let's don't put this one in the win column for the team yet. Let's see if the other team can find a way to win.
Inside of the uprights. The Panthers need the ball back, so they're lined up for the onside kick.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there, and really the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for recovery, and now the game's probably over.
The the Broncos have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Manning comes out in the pistol. Now 1st and 10. Manning with the give. Keekly's able to read that play and make the hit. Coming to the line at the 49. Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Taken down at the 39. The Panthers will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. Advancing it now inside the 40. Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 3rd down and 1. They'll go ground. Picks up about 2. The Panthers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. First down here after the run. Takes the knee. Takes the knee. The Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy heading back to Denver. Phil, you experienced it. You won a Super Bowl. I'm looking down at the field, seeing all those players. I can only imagine what it's like.
It doesn't even seem real. That's what it is. You just, when you go to work each training camp, you think, okay, it's all going to fall away and we're going to get it done. But when it actually happens, you can't imagine that it all fell into place. That everybody.
All right, guys. You guys have it right here. This was the Super Bowl chat. I'm gonna have to end this stream because the next Super Bowl or the next game will take too long. before the Super Bowl's over. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, guys. You'll be entered into all my giveaways. I do giveaways all the time. I do flash giveaways, which you have to be inside the room right at that time to get into those. So yeah, just go ahead and hit that subscribe and like. And this is smokiebuds, and I'm out, guys.
The Brotherhood will never